Shaw. Tips it back, but Ohio State gains possession. It's Mike Sell on the plus side of the court. Big Ten basketball is underway. Poole kicks out to Miller. One more to the corner. Sheldon back out. Miller trying to find someone. Mikulasikova down low, working on Walsh. Spins. Right-handed layup is good. Ohio State on the board first.
It's a nice little spin move that time by Mikulasikova. She can do that pretty well, averaging a solid number per game.
Ohio State working a full court press, something that they did last year as well. It worked for about a quarter and a half before Northwestern learned to move the ball quickly down the court.
Well, the dangerous thing is you tire your team out and you can get them into foul trouble very easily.
There's Melanie Daly finding down low. Errant pass is an early, still in the feeling out process of this game, you could say. Poole kicks out to Mike Sell for three, just long. Burton on the rebound.
And if you're Ohio State, you're okay with her taking that shot.
Excuse me, that was Jillian Brown working the court. Now Burton's got the ball. Back out, open three for Brown. Just also long. Mikulasikova rebounds, hands off to Kateri Poole. Here's Sheldon, shot fake, drives down low. Mikulasikova from the elbow. Rattles in, 4-0 Ohio State. Rebeka Mikulasikova early, 4 points. Northwestern still looks to move the ball across half court. They finally do. Burton slows the pace. Works left off the screen from Shaw. Picks up her dribble and kicks out to Walsh for three. Contested off the backboard.
Not the best shot selection there from Walsh. Had time in the shot clock. Should have just settled into the offense a little more.
They're settling for shots that they could be creating themselves. Mikulasikova no good. That was one of her weak suits last time Mikulasikova visited Evanston. Her three-pointing ability was something that to look out for, and she just could not hit.
Only 5 for 25 this season, so not exactly on the same pace. Maybe because of the three-point line being moved back to 22 feet this season.
Walsh working on Miller. Ball tipped by Mike Sell, and Ohio State works the transition. Mike Sell stops. Here's Mikulasikova outside the arc for three. This time is good. 7-0 Ohio State, all 7 points belonging to Rebeka Mikulasikova.
Averaging 10-4 a game this season, so almost there within the first 3 minutes of this game.
Slovakian native, done a great job cementing an early lead for the Buckeyes. How the Wildcats respond, still yet to find the scoreboard 2.5 minutes in. Burton now working on Poole.
Burton wanted a foul there.
Now works around a double screen, shot clock at 5. Brown for three. This one also up. Shaw working for the rebound, but she ends up out of bounds.
And or contested threes so far early in this game. So it's going to have to get the ball inside against a weak defense.
Melanie Daly poking the ball free, working on Kateri Poole. She gets free off the screen. Walsh, great defense there, and it's Northwestern working transition. Burton picking up the pace. Goes down low, into contact, draws the foul. Miller charged with it. Burton 21st in the nation in free throw percentage. You mentioned leading the Big Ten. She hits the first. Northwestern finally on the board with 6:56 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw is good as well, and Northwestern trails by 5. Stacey Sheldon now running the point. Some of her first action with the ball.
Interesting that Burton shouted her all the way up the court that time.
Ricky Harris wide open in the corner. No good, off the mark. But Mikulasikova gets the rebound. Bounce pass to Harris, who's now down low and works back out to the corner. Mike Sell for three from the wing. No good. Miller fighting for it, but it ends up in the arms of Mikulasikova again. Layup no good. Harris down low. Contact on below the hoop, and it's Kaylee Walsh charged with the foul.
Three-point percentage.
Harris, first free throw is good, and it's 8-2 Ohio State. But it looked like on that possession, Mikulasikova, whether she wanted the ball or not, it was going to end up in her arms off the rebound.
Probably. I mean, she's having a major influence on this game in the first 3.5 minutes.
Ricky Harris hits both. Ohio State still in their full court press, leading by 7. Jillian Brown now trapped. Looking for a travel, no call there. Walsh to the corner, but it's tipped by Harris. Northwestern retains possession. Kevin McGuffin, his 9th season with the Buckeyes. Got them out to a 10-3 start, matching Northwestern. Brown down low. Here's Walsh into contact. Off the glass and good. Northwestern has their first field goal of the game. They're now 1 for 5.
And that's what Northwestern needs to do. Instead of taking threes, 2-3 steps behind the arc, get the ball inside and just go hard at this defense.
Sheldon got stuck near the logo, but here's Mikulasikova again down low. Poked free by Burton, another steal. Something that she's been great at all season as she drives down low, kicks out to Daly in the soft corner. who tracks back out. High pass to Shaw, cross court to Brown, who drives. Reverse layup underneath is good.
Very nice cut that time by Brown. Shaw saw her coming, so she held on the ball for an extra second. Was going to go right at the center that time, but instead found the cutter in Brown and a nice reverse layup.
We're talking a lot pregame about finding Melanie Daly in that soft corner. Looked like they had the look there, but she just mishandled the pass. As that time Miller's no good. Loses the ball again. Veronica Burton ends up with it one more time. And swiped by Harris, foul called on number 1. Paige Mott checking in for Kaylee Walsh. Jillian Brown working through the double team. Burton's got the ball back. We mentioned her 8 steals. That also, she had 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists to go with that. Some were calling it a quadruple double watch. There's Daly, no good. Paige Mott tries to get the rebound. Goes out of bounds. Ohio State retains possession.
But her strength when she's able to settle into that soft corner or elbow area and shoot off the catch. So that's what Northwestern needs to do offensively.
Here she is guarding J.C. Sheldon very tight, forcing to kick it out to Mike Sell. Pass tipped. Here's Daly with the ball. Northwestern trying to work with numbers. Layup is good. And it's a 1-point contest with 4:40 to go in the opening quarter.
That is now 3 turnovers for Ohio State in the last minute, 46 seconds.
Also with the 6-0 run for Northwestern over that time span. Kicked into the corner. Harris drives down low. Back out to Mike Sell. And Ohio State resets with 16 on the shot clock. Open 3 for Sheldon is short, well short. It ends up in the arms of Burton. Into contact. And Northwestern has possession. Also a very different Northwestern team. We saw Lindsay Pulliam was a major factor. Veronica Burton does her usual acrobatics, finding her way all the way around the basketball.
And Ricky Harris sprinted probably 5 or 10 steps before making that tip.
When you double guard someone like Veronica Burton, someone's bound to be open and she will find her. Layup rattles in and out. Harris on the rebound. Ohio State leading by 1, yet to score in 2:15. Ball lands out of bounds. Ohio State holds the ball with Tanaya Beecham in the game for the first action.
Burton wanted the steal there. By the way, she's already up to 3 in this game.
Leah Hartman in as well. Checking in for Jillian Brown. Braxton Miller getting into the paint. 3 for Mike Sell is long. Shaw fights for it, tries to save it, but it's kept out. A lot of contact from Ricky Harris, and Joe McEwen is livid.
Yeah, Northwestern wanted to foul there. McEwen.
Kateri Poole to inbound underneath with the fresh 30 on the shot clock. Out to Miller. Burton trying to get that other steal, and they're going to tag Melanie Daly for the reach. She does have that leadership quality that makes her the quarterback of this Ohio State offense, though.
That is true.
Coming back for another COVID year, looking to do what Ohio State couldn't do last year with their postseason ban, holding a 10-3 record so far. A pivotal conference game this is, as the pass goes in and out of the hands of Kateri Poole, just out of reach. So Northwestern gets the ball, still trailing by 1.
That's what the Blizzard will do is, or the Blizzard Northwestern's specific, Joe McEwen specific form of defense, just getting it down low that time and just collapsing on Tanya Beecham that time. And yet another turnover.
Burton drives, kicks out to Hartman for 3, just long. Tipped, out of bounds, and Ohio State regains possession. Still up by 1, but yet to score in over 3 minutes now.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good look that time for Northwestern's offense. And on defensive end, they just got to keep doing what they've been doing since, like, after the first 2 minutes of this game.
We've gone a while without points. Ohio State jumped out to a very early lead. Northwestern bounced back. Burton with the steal, working the other way. Daly gets back up. Hartman is with her. Takes it herself with a beautiful Euro step. And Northwestern has their first lead of the matchup.
Really nice move by Burton. That's 4 steals already. She is on a roll defensively.
Braxton Miller working on Daly. Heading towards her right, trying to find an open player. Beecham from the soft corner. That's good, and Ohio State regains the lead.
It's a singular animated fan right behind the basket where Ohio State is shooting. This chanting defense. Admires enthusiasm.
On the other end now, Burton in the wing. Down low to Walsh. Layup is good. And we're trading back and forth 1-point leads, 12-11 in the favor of the Wildcats.
That's what Northwestern needs to keep doing. I mentioned this before. Just get the ball down low. Let Kaylee Walsh go to work. We know she's more than capable. Number 4 overall recruit at her position in the 2021 class.
Miller for 3. Got it. Failure to rotate Northwestern defense has left a lot of open threes for Ohio State, and they've capitalized, at least taken them. They're now 1 for 7.
We saw
Satterwhite, the grad student out of Avondale, Arizona. Mott in the corner. Out to Satterwhite at the top of the key. With 18 on the shot clock, Northwestern resets. Still working around the perimeter. It's Walsh now. Out to Burton. Back into the hands of Leah Hartman. And they call Paige Mott on the illegal screen. Kateri Poole is down, clutching her left shoulder.
okay. Crowd giving a warm ovation once she got up.
Mike Sell's got the ball in her hands, the Oregon transfer. Spent a year at Oregon before 2 years, or after, I should say, 2 years at Maryland, and she takes the 3. Rattles in and out off the right side of the rim. Here's Burton now. No full court press in her. She's got space. Satterwhite now on the other wing. Tipped by Sheldon. She's got plenty of space on the fast break. Left-handed layup is good. And Ohio State out to a 4-point lead.
Nice read that time by Sheldon. That's the danger when you make those long passes.
Hartman out. Long pass to Walsh. And into the hands of Burton. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Kevin McGuff barking orders to his Buckeye team. Burton still looking for a teammate. Finds Walsh at the top of the key. She fires. In and out. Hartman rebound. Offensive chances cannot get in the basket. She's a little strong in that layup. But Northwestern. Satterwhite on the far sideline. Into the corner. Now goes along the baseline. Here's Walsh. She works down low. Into contact. No foul called, but the ball doesn't go through.
It's like Walsh wanted contact there. It's like she forced up the shot with the physicality as if she was going to get bumped. I think her rhythm was thrown off when no contact was made.
She has to play with muscle when she's guarding someone like Mikulasikova. Someone breaks through down low. Really good chance for her to make sure that ball doesn't go any higher than her 6'3" frame. First free throw from the Slovakian native is good, and Ohio State jumps out to a 5-point lead.
Reliable free throw shooter, 75%.
Northwestern's limited crowd trying to do what they can. It's their first home game in 23 days. Their last time playing at Welsh Ryan, it came against Temple back on December 17th. Here's Daly from her spot. Rattles up and out. Burton underneath. Excuse me, that was Hartman. With 3 seconds left, Burton trying to find a shot. Fires from 3 at the buzzer. No good. And Ohio State holds a 6-point lead at the end.
I mean, that's what she does so well. Now is 11 in her past 4 quarters.
Daly from the elbow is good. Northwestern scores first in the second frame.
If she's hitting that shot, that's a key piece to the Northwestern offense. Nice, not too contested. Nice in-rhythm jumper.
Daisy Sheldon trying to find an open teammate. Harris fires from the wing off the front rim, and Anna Morris gets the rebound. Anna Morris had a late start to the season, was played with an injury. She's healthy and ready to go for the Wildcats.
Still wearing a large brace, though, on that right knee.
Here's Burton now with 13 to shoot. Out into the corner, Daly, no good.
Once again, though, good look. Northwestern will take that. Those will start falling for Daly.
Sheldon out to Mikulasikova. Northwestern cementing their blizzard defense. But here's the three-pointer from Mikulasikova off the back iron this time.
That's the weakness of the blizzard defense. It collapses down and leaves those wings open for threes.
Pass tip, but back into the hands of Daly. Out to Morris. Daly out in the corner, gets into the paint, pulls up, and too strong.
Lots of confidence from Daly, but now shooting only 2 for 6.
And they call the offensive foul on Braxton Miller. Ohio State back into their press. Jillian Brown trying to find a new teammate. She's got Morris, who works down low. Too high of a pass, though, for Courtney Shaw. And Northwestern can't capitalize off the offensive foul.
The height of Mikulasikova that time down low, doing just enough to prevent the pass from getting through. But Morris has got to pass that ball quicker. She gets the ball. She has Shaw down low when she catches it from up top. The delay allowed Mikulasikova to get down there with some time.
Mikulasikova working on Shaw. With a head full of steam, gets to the rim. Rattles in and out. Shaw on the rebound. Ohio State still leading by 4, 2 minutes into the second quarter. Burton backs back out into contact, but it's a jump ball called. It's a very aggressive player, both offensively and defensively, and you saw it right there. J.C. Selden looking to add to the lead. Miller at the free throw line. Back out to Harris. Here's Mike Sell on the near corner. Mikulasikova working on Morris. Underhanded layup is good and one.
Northwestern is doing a good job. They're putting all their defensive attention on Taylor Mikesell and J.C. Sheldon, not letting them get open looks from the outside. But as a result, Mikulashikova's giving them the work down low right now.
She converts the and one, and she's up to 12 points in this contest. Northwestern has 14 total. Jillian Brown behind the back, working through the defense, kicks out to Morris. No good from the baseline jumper. Braxton Miller, forward pass out to J.C. Sheldon. Mike Sell for three with contest from Brown. Good defense there. And a loose ball foul on Anna Morris. Make a substitution. Anna Morris back onto the bench, but Paige Mott checks in. Mott does have a foul to her name on the illegal screen on the other side of the court. Sheldon for three at the top of the key, off the left side of the rim. Burton now working the other way, head up, trying to find a quick pass, which slows it down. Down low, it's Mott. Into a double team, loses the ball, and a walk is called of this quarter.
For the last four.
Took the words right out of my mouth, partner. Here's Mike Sell. Towards her right. Works around a screen from Mikulasikova. It kicks to Sheldon. Mikulasikova from the stripe. Ball is tipped by Shaw. And the block keeps the ball away from Ohio State for now.
Nice physical play from Shaw in that time, just getting a hand in the face. Neither of these teams are shooting particularly well to start this game.
Great heads-up play by Ricky Harris, but she can't convert the shot. Bouncing the inbound off the back of Paige Mott. But it's no good. Shaw down low. Beautiful pass from Jillian Brown. And Northwestern ends their scoring drought at 3 minutes and change.
Nice find that time by Brown. When a team's not shooting well, you've got to continue to try to exploit the paint rather than keep heaving up contested shots. So a good possession that time for the Northwestern offense.
Melanie Daly closing in on Miller, who continues to drive, throws up the ball, and Daly corrals it. Off the rebound, bounce pass to Burton, a beautiful one into contact.
For the game. But the free throw line's a great place to get easy points, especially for Veronica Burton.
Now for 3 for 3 on the day. 5 points, 4 steals, 3 rebounds already.
Be on quadruple nickel watch for Veronica Burton.
Second free throw rattles around, the substitution comes in. Beecham checks back in for Mikulasikova.
Once again, Sheldon being shadowed all the way at the court. Third time Northwestern's done that in this game.
Applying the pressure is a good way to, especially on Sheldon. If you're working against Mike Sell, maybe you want to back off and close out on everyone else because we know how good of a shot creator she is, and she'll beat you with numbers. Beecham at the elbow, kicks out to Harris. Working the reverse. Burton calling the shots in the other end, and an errant pass is a turnover. Good defensive possession there for the Wildcats. Burton works it up, trailing by 3. Northwestern's most recent deficit as large as 7. Into contact, Courtney Shaw. And although Northwestern has not been hitting many of their field goals, first free throw no good. And the lead remains at 3 for the time being.
Still no Kaylee Walsh for Northwestern with those 2 fouls.
Second free throw. Bounces off the rim 3 times, and Beecham grabs the rebound. Tanea Beecham just credited with that foul. They corrected that. And it's Sheldon working the other end. Mike Sell for 3. And contest falling away. No good, but the ball bounces around several hands.
Giving her a clean look.
Mike Sell loves to shoot for 3. She's second in the nation in three-point percentage. 0 for 6 to start this one.
And the team as a whole just 2 for 14 from deep.
Some of the first action from Taylor Thierry. And the elbow, Sheldon, good. Ohio State lead back up to 5. Northwestern looks to flip the court. Into double coverage, and Sheldon gets the steal. Blocked by Mott, though. And Sheldon's denied from getting any more possession. And Northwestern gets the ball back. Timeout on the floor, and close to home. Was a big factor in last year's game here in Evanston. Burton now through the double team to an open Jillian Brown. Picks up her dribble, and she's stuck. And they got the 10-second violation, a great swarm from Ohio State to force another turnover.
It's a cost-benefit analysis that Coach McGuff is having to analyze.
Thierry at the top of the key. Here's Harris. Mike Sell in the corner, drives down low. Knows she hasn't been hitting from 3 lately, but the 2-point shot, no good as well.
Sets to get her in some open space.
J.C. Sheldon with a hard reset. As Northwestern rotates the blizzard. Harris had the shot if she wanted it, but decides to go down low, and it's a turnover. Melanie Daly with the ball now. And she slows the pace down to let Northwestern set up an offense. The Cats trail by 5 with under 4 to go in the second quarter.
They can thank their defense, though, for the margin of this game right now.
Jillian Brown down low with the right-handed attempt. Bounces 4 times, but drops in. It's a 3-point game once again.
That was a nice move by Brown that time. Once again, Northwestern's success offensively in this game has been when they've gotten the ball down low.
Sheldon to her left. Wide open Mike Sell. Shot fake. This time she pulls up and gets it off the glass. The long 2 is good. And Mike Sell has her first points of this contest.
See, that was nice and in rhythm for her, and that's the shot she should be taking.
What looked to be a pass from Daly to Shaw bounced off the rim, and Ohio State goes the other way. Big block on the other end. Looked like Burton, and it was.
Match up 2 premier players in the Big Ten. I'd say Burton's winning it so far.
Burton 6 points, 3 rebounds, a steal, and 4 steals, and a block. Brown working through the defense with ease. Here's Daly from her spot with the defender in her face, but Leah Hartman with the offensive rebound.
Buckeyes, you clearly watched some film there, quick to close out on that Daly jumper.
Brown on the wing. 5 to shoot. Gertz down low. But Beecham is charged with a foul, pushing Shaw. Putting it in football terms, that's a pass interference right there. Brown now underneath. Finds Daly. Near corner guarded by Mike Sell. Burton now. Top of the key, here's Hartman. Northwestern doing a good job moving the ball. Generating an open 3 for Burton. Good!
Very nice offensive set that time. Burton, very reliable 3-point shooter. Good shot selection there.
25-23 the score with just over 2 minutes to go in the opening half. Mike Sell finally hits from 3. 1 for 7 on the game so far.
And that's the 3 you can't give Mike Sell, regardless of how out of rhythm she's been. A 52% on the season 3-point shooter is going to hit a wide open look.
She looked like she almost didn't want to take it knowing she's missed so much, but after a couple hesitations, decided to pull the trigger.
That might be a confidence booster for her going forward. Be something to watch out for.
Burton now with it with 9 to shoot. Thought about pulling from there, but kicks to Brown, who drives. Underneath, just rolls off the front of the rim, and the crowd really wanted that one.
Might have gotten away with the travel, too, on that drive.
Daly trying to steal from behind, but she resets now with 1:25 to go in the first half. Thierry back out to Sheldon, who pulls, and it's good. J.C. Sheldon with another 3-pointer, her first of the match. 1 for 3.
Ohio State's found their rhythm from 3 now. They've hit their last 2. They've done a good job of getting some open looks.
Burton quickly trying to change pace. Hartman from the elbow. No good. Burton with a strong offensive rebound. And Northwestern calls a quick timeout. Burton looking up immediately.
Talk about some continuity in the locker room.
This is Ohio State's largest lead of the game. Who wants the ball after the missed attempt from Daly? To Miller. And with 54 seconds left, Veronica Burton's got control. Through the screen, back out to Walsh. And with 10 to shoot, Northwestern needs to find a shot. Burton working on Thierry, and it's blocked. 3 to shoot now. And a walk called on Burton before she can get the shot off.
For themselves. They're trying to make a lot of plays in isolation. And that's just not going to work against a team that knows how to play defense like Ohio State.
Sheldon now looking to extend the Buckeye lead. Mike Sell for 3 off the front side of the rim. No good, and Northwestern can hold for 1. Burton decides to take the opportunity from 3, and it's pure.
In terms of the score, if they can get out of here, it's a huge 3 for Burton.
Sheldon messy dribbles through contact. Nearly got the M1, foul called on Daly.
A pretty significant one.
First one good from Sheldon.
An 81% free throw shooter, very reliable.
Second on the team behind Mike Sell, she goes 2 for 2. Ohio State lead back out to 7 with 1.3. Burton will close out the half. Floor, as well as Kayla Rainey. Courtney Shaw and Veronica Burton with Jillian Brown rounding out the 5 for the Cats. It's Burton on the wing through double coverage, but Miller peels off. Rainey now towards her left, long 2, no good, but Burton crashing the boards for a good rebound. Circus layup no good, still no offensive answer for Northwestern. They yet to score in the 3rd quarter. Mike Sell pulls from the elbow, good.
If you give Mike Sell that space, she's going to hit that shot virtually every time.
Burton pushing pace, trying to get around the double team. Trapped in the corner, she finds Morris. Had a wide open Courtney Shaw, but it's deflected off of Mikulasikova. And Harris answers on the other end.
The press is just fooling Northwestern right now, just unable to really get anything going offensively. Ohio State now on a 9-0 run and have made their last 3 shots. Northwestern's got to get back in this game quickly, or else Ohio State will continue to pull away.
Sheldon charged with the foul. We mentioned that full court press can tire out your team and put you into foul trouble. There's now Jillian Brown inbounds for Kayla Rainey. Northwestern still yet to score in this quarter. 3 turnovers throughout the opening moments. Not the best start for the team in black. And Morris grabs the pass, fires down low. Here's Shaw back outside. Burton with 8 to shoot. Fires from 3 off the mark.
Everything is on the outside for Northwestern right now. No penetration inside. When they've tried, Ohio State's a good job tipping it away. So now the team might seem scared. Gonna have to keep pushing inside to try to find answers.
Mike Sell tries for 3 off the front rim. Offensive rebound for Ohio State again. Mike Sell, floater, no good. Thierry hacked. Thierry's first free throw, no good. Thierry with 3 assists on this entire contest. Misses both free throws, but grabs her own rebound. Kicks out to Mike Sell, who swings the ball around Sheldon on the opposite end for 3. No good. Still trying to find hands, and it bounces off the shoulder of Veronica Burton, who picks up the pace. Drives down low, through contact, no foul. Mike Sell rebound, poke deck by Hartman.
Good no call there. Defender was set, went straight up.
Absolutely. Braxton Miller working on Rainey. And Burton picks her up. Steal by Shaw down low. Northwestern now has the chance to score their first points of the second half. Off of Ohio State defense, Northwestern holds possession.
Good way to put the ball in the basket.
5:05 to go in the third quarter. Hartman can't find a teammate. One-handed grab by Burton, and she draws the foul.
Harris thought she went straight up, unhappy about the call. But Burton will go to the line. Cannot afford to lose her, trying to make a 14-point deficit.
Burton hits the first free throw, ending a 4-minute, 47-second scoring drought.
Still a field goal drought, though.
But anything to chip in the lead.
It's true.
Get some offense going as the lead is cut to 12. But Burton hits both of her free throws and checks back out. May get checked on. We'll keep updates on her. Satterwhite comes on.
Northwestern now going with a little bit of a press type strategy, trying to use Ohio State's efforts against them.
Satterwhite into a screen. Sheldon had space, but fired outside to Mike Sell. Beecham, high pass for Sheldon. She goes up to get it. Satterwhite trying to swipe at it. An open three for Mike Sell. No good. Rebound. Both teams go up for it. Still awaiting a call. And a timeout on the floor. Lot of second chance opportunities for Ohio State, though. That's been the definition of Ohio State's double-digit lead so far.
Good physical defensive basketball is how I would describe it.
Satterwhite to Rainey. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Northwestern desperate in need of points. Satterwhite out to Mott, who tries a long two, and it's clean.
If Paige Mott can start hitting that shot, I've talked earlier about her development year over year offensively. Just the gap is tremendous, and the stride she's made. If she can add that shot, she could be unreal.
Sheldon from the stripe kicks out to Miller, and this crowd is into it. Mike Sell now.
Since it's a big possession for this defense.
Getting down low, shot fake on the double clutch. Ohio State offensive rebound, they got a fresh 20. Beecham goes up. Right-handed layup from the left block goes through.
Another great hustle play by the Buckeyes that time.
Offensive rebounds have been massive for them so far. 13 for the Buckeyes. And Rainey loses it. Miller working the other way. Fires to Sheldon. Blocked by Mott with authority. And it's Rainey slowing it down when she had numbers. Hartman with contact up front rim.
Got to capitalize off the momentum from that block. Unfortunately, unable to hit the shot that time.
Ohio State takes their orders from McGuff. Mike Sell bounced past to Beecham. Stolen by Shaw. And into the hands of Satterwhite. Working through the paint. Up. No good. Ohio State ball.
That'll be something interesting to see if she can be a spark.
Northwestern as a team shooting 28% from the floor. And another timeout from Ohio State, their first of the game, excuse me.
Get back in rhythm.
It must be the wind from the lakefront blowing in through the doors of Mike's.
It is the Windy City.
That time the three is good from Miller. And the offense for Ohio State starting to click. This is very reminiscent of their game against Illinois. As I now pick up a steal, it's Theory.
Interesting that Braxton Miller has already hit 2 threes. They only came in with 7.
Here's good defensive pressure from Burton. And a rather smart foul from Miller. But the X goes up.
Porter going a little bit of a run here.
She misses the first one. Northwestern only has 6 points in this entire quarter. Going on another 2-minute streak without scoring. She goes 0 for 2 with the clear path free throws. 2 points she's going to be itching for later. And it's Burton running the point. Wildcats are in the bonus already. And another whistle, and it's a foul down low on Beecham. Mott hits the first one.
Her shot has just looked a lot more pure this year than it did last year. Mentioned that in the jumper, too. Daly coming back into the game for Northwestern now. Another source of offense.
Second free throw, no good. And Miller working on Burton. Good vocal presence from Paige Mott, running the defense. Making sure everyone's in the right spot. Theory on the wing, out to Mike Sell for a long three. Good. Hit that one from Wilmette.
That's what she can do. I mean, that was 5 or 10 steps behind the three-point line. Made it look easy.
Ohio State to 50 points already. Mott, beautiful underhanded layup. Crafty offense there.
Nice move that time from Mott, but still, Ohio State is now responding on the offensive end of Northwestern's field goals, not letting them cut into the lead.
Mike Sell now. Minute 15 to go in the third quarter. Kaylee Walsh guarding. Beecham too strong on that one. And a good save from Veronica Burton. But quick steal by J.C. Sheldon. Satterwhite took her eyes off the ball. Long two from Sheldon. Rattles in and out.
Sheldon's made that nice defensive play a couple times today. That is her second steal of the game.
Just under a minute to go in the third quarter. Both Miller and Beecham at 3 fouls.
You see Mikulasikova coming in now, probably to replace one of them. Kaylee Walsh, the only Northwestern player in foul trouble, with her 3 fouls.
After hitting the first, Tanea Beecham hits the second, and she's quickly subbed out.
If you play hard, you're going to get those bounces.
Hartman with speed, but they tag Walsh for the walk.
That's not Kaylee Walsh's game. Kaylee Walsh is either a catch-and-shoot three-point shooter or a bruising presence on the inside. She cannot, her driving ability is not what she should be doing on the offensive end.
J.C. Sheldon at the Theory. Mikulasikova muscling her way down low. But they call the foul on Walsh, her 4th.
If both these go in.
Jillian Brown also back onto the floors. Mikulasikova hits the first. Brown's been known as one of those 3-point shooters for Northwestern. Haven't seen much action from her. She's 2 for 5 on the floor, over 2 from deep. Mikulasikova hits both free throws. And she is 5 for 5. High pass, contested ball, and it's Brown coming down with it.
Nice find from Mott that time. Just did not quite put as much oomph under the pass as I thought she would.
Shot clock and game clocks separated by about 7 seconds. And it's Burton trying to find a teammate. Brown needs to drive, throws it up, and one.
That was sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Jillian Brown made it happen that time. Now getting on the scoreboard at 6 points. A huge, huge, huge basket for Northwestern. Makes this deficit a little bit more manageable as we head towards the 4th quarter.
Can't convert the N1, but the jump ball, good pressure from Burton. Ohio State holds possession, but it does mean Northwestern should start the 4th quarter with the ball.
Which is helpful.
Tip ball from Burton. Solid pressure, but still with 8.6 to go, Ohio State has a chance to extend their lead before we close out the 3rd quarter. Sheldon now working to get to the other side. She has 3 seconds, decides to take the fadeaway, and it rattles in just before the buzzer.
I knew it was coming at some point. Their shooters are too potent to stay quiet for that long.
Veronica Burton with space down low, finds the rim and converts. Here's the first field goal of the 4th quarter.
Gonna need a couple stops and then a lot more where that came from. if this game is to become close.
Mikulasikova with hustle, finds Sheldon. Takes it herself. They call the foul. But right back to that swarming defense, Ohio State goes. 57-39. And Burton trying to find the rim one more time. Kicks out to Mott. Thought about it. Thought better. Couldn't hit the layup.
Good take that time from Paige Mott, though.
Sheldon pulls back using good dribble maneuvers. And good defensive pressure from Courtney Shaw. Pokes it out of bounds, but a chance to reset.
Nice job by Shaw there of not going over the back, reaching over the shoulder and just tipping it.
Vicky Harris still looking for her teammate. Mikulasikova at the top of the key is there. Mike Sell through Mott, having to track back down, working against Mikulasikova, fading away. Not the smartest play for someone who's 6'4".
Didn't do it in time, but the referee thought otherwise.
Veronica Burton trying to stay vocal in the head of J.C. Sheldon. Ohio State moving the ball exceptionally well right now. Miller takes the shot, no good. Mott rebound.
And that's the difference between the two offenses. You just mentioned there, ball movement. Ohio State hopping around the floor. Northwestern, I mentioned this earlier, just a lot of isolation ball and having to settle for contested shots rather than trying to get open looks in the interior.
We've been talking about it all game. Ohio State just looks to be out hustling Northwestern right now. The conditioning is impeccable. Burton no good, and Mike Sell goes the other way for the Buckeyes. Looking to take this lead to at least 20. Down low, Rebeka Mikulasikova. Beautiful maneuver, and it rolls in. Mikulasikova, 16 points, helping get the Buckeyes out to this 20-point advantage. Burton out to Mott. Has a shot if she wants it, thought better. Takes the drive and hits the layup.
If there's a bright spot that Northwestern can take from this game as Ohio State looks to keep maintaining the lead, it's Paige Mott's offense.
Joe McEwen calls timeout.
Chance in this game, because that's what we cut it down to 10. But still, got to get stops first.
Mike Sell double teamed in the corner, and a smart timeout call from Kevin McGuff. Ohio State had to travel the entire length of the court. Braxton Miller out to Mike Sell for three. She's got that one.
That's the danger of playing the press, is you're gonna, if a team moves quick and is able to solve it, then there's gonna be a lot of open space. And Ohio State, as the team that runs the press, should know how to get past it pretty well.
Up 21 points, Ohio State still presses very efficiently. It's Courtney Shaw in the corner. Errant pass, but Daly gets it. Underhanded layup is beautiful.
And that's the ball movement Northwestern has not had in this game.
McEwen's got his scoring lineup out there. And Brown, Burton, Shaw, Mott, and Daly. Countering Sheldon, Miller, Theory, Mikulasikova, and Mike Sell.
Now with 13 points.
4 for 5 from the stripe so far.
On par with her 81% free throw percentage coming in.
Second one rattles home as well. Brown, the first year out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, looking to keep offense rolling. She was stuck. Found Burton, though. Driving. Burton had the outlet pass, decided not to take it, and it's a turnover.
Northwestern still shooting just 33% in this game.
Sheldon just beating Burton with speed right now, but she kicks back out. 6 minutes to go now in the game. Miller, beautiful bounce pass to Theory. With a double take, no good. Brown the rebound. Beautiful pass to Paige Mott. Left-handed layup is good.
Paige Mott is the bright spot that Northwestern will take away from this game. Now with 9 points, 4 for 5 from the field. Tremendous offensive game from her.
Mikulasikova fires into the corner where Theory is. Across the other side of the paint. Back out to Mike Sell, top of the key for three, well short.
Great ball movement again, though, by Ohio State, finding that open look. Northwestern, once again, have not been able to do that today.
Burton with tight defense. Fires cross court to Brown, who takes a long three. Nowhere near the mark. Kaylee Walsh back on the floor with 4 fouls. She stands down low. It's Sheldon, though, at the top. Steal by Burton with a foul on Beecham.
13 foul on Ohio State. But
Ricky Harris back on. She also has 4 fouls. So as both Kevin McGuff and Joe McEwen are looking towards some of the most reliable players, foul trouble comes into effect now over the halfway point in the 4th quarter.
For sure, you're going to start to see some players maybe fouling out of this game.
Jillian Brown drives, elbow shot. No good, off the back of the iron. And Ricky Harris grabs the rebound. Beecham on the other side. Beautiful pass to get down low. And that's what's given Ohio State this massive lead so far. Burton trying to do it herself. And the frustration setting in as Harris gets another one foul on Jillian Brown.
That should thrill them as they move forward in Big Ten play.
Just looking down the court at Ricky Harris, after that entanglement with Jillian Brown, she's still a little shaky. She was limping towards her spot in the corner. Coach asked if she wanted to come out. She said, no, I'll stay in.
Gritty player is Harris.
One of the most aggressive players in the entire Big Ten. Certainly someone to look for down the stretch. Daisy Sheldon kicks off the tip pass. Mike Sell still has it. And it's Harris with 3 to shoot. No good. Walsh with the rebound. 4 rebounds for Kaylee Walsh. Matching the amount of points. Leah Hartman gets the layup.
There's that pace. We've seen flashes of it from Northwestern, but nothing sustained.
Daisy Sheldon got the ball tipped away, but she regathered excellently. Mike Sell from the corner, no good. Another missed 3-pointer, and it's Burton working. They outnumbers Hartman, again in contact, but gets another layup. And Northwestern slowly getting themselves back in, and they're finding their footing, but is it too late?
I think it might be a little too late. 17 points. You need to stop on every possession at this point. And you're going to need to start getting some quick scores on the other end.
Northwestern half-court defense looking impeccable right now. As there's a big block by Kaylee Walsh. Northwestern with possession.
And that, you said their half-court defense looks impeccable. It could also be Ohio State slowing down intentionally with the clock where it is.
Very true. Looking at team averages, Northwestern's defense normally lets up about 58 points a game. Ohio State right now at 66. But Ohio State's offense normally scores a lot more. They get 84 a game. So it's better which way you want to go, whether it's been a solid enough defensive game for Northwestern or if the offense just hasn't clicked for Ohio State, shooting 35% as a team.
I think it's really a combination. It's a trademark of the Blizzard defense to hold teams under their point totals. But Ohio State has clearly done enough, and they've won with their defense today.
Daisy Sheldon's done a great job. 3-pointer from Brown on the other end is good. And that one at least brings the crowd back into it.
And Brown does have a smooth shooting motion.
As we hear Ohio State holds possession after the Northwestern final timeout. Quick steal from Kayla Rainey and gets the layup. 14 points is the lead now for Ohio State. And Daisy Sheldon, Ohio State's team leader in points with 16, still working to get across the floor.
Nice job escaping the press that time. It did work once, though.
Under 2 minutes to go in this contest. Sheldon on the wing. Gets down low, takes it herself. A lot of people looking for a travel, still no call. Rebound Ricky Harris, her 5th.
It looked like it was a travel because the ball got held up. She thought she was going to have room to dribble one more time and did not, and therefore it looked like she took an extra step.
Sheldon pulls up. Got it.
That one will probably all but seal it if it wasn't already sealed before.
Foul on Miller, her 4th. So now, for the 5 players on the court for Ohio State, 3 of them have 4 fouls. Harris, Miller, and Beecham.
They have made their mark on this game, though, already. Really solid, balanced performance from the Buckeyes tonight.
Those three combined with 23 points. And a beautiful layup again from Leah Hartman. She's got 6. J.C. Sheldon on the other side of the court. 70 seconds to go. Ball tipped away. And a timeout, Ohio State.
In essence, that's the reason they've won the game.
About the +6 offensive rebound differential as well. Sheldon still trying to work around Rainey. Draws 3 defenders. And we're in the final minute of play. Foul on Rainey.
Kind of surprised Northwestern is fouling with the score where it is. But I respect the hustle and the effort. Play hard until the final buzzer.
Still had one to give. Don't want to go home with any souvenirs.
Might as well.
Ricky Harris to inbound. Guarded by Shaw. Into the backcourt with Sheldon. And a quick foul from Leah Hartman. So J.C. Sheldon will toe the line with the chance to get to 20 points.
Be above her season average. She comes in being second on the Ohio State team with 18.6 points a game.
Mike Sell just ahead of her, 18.8. She has 13 today. Took a while to get her going as she's shot from behind the arc 15 times, hit 3 of them.
Not the best percentage, but once again, that hadn't really been necessary considering the performance from the other players in the team and the defense.
No Veronica Burden on the court. Her day likely done. Satterwhite working on Harris. From the line, bounces out, but a big rebound from Jillian Brown. Right underneath, kicks out to Rainey for 3. Got it. And talking about not going.
Be something that Coach McEwen will be on the lookout to try to fix.
Beecham being swarmed by defenders, and they tag Shaw.
All earlier this season. When you're down late and need to get a stop, he's getting some practice on how to do that.
Beecham hits free throw number 1. And a Morris waiting for her turn to check in. Second free throw, also good. Morris in for Shaw. Shaw's day likely done. 4.7 rebounds. 2 blocks, 2 steals. Satterwhite now on the wing. Shot and game clock separated by 6 seconds. Rainey floats up and converts. With the shot clock turned off, this one is all but over.
Good little fourth quarter, late fourth quarter outburst from Kayla Rainey.
And how appropriate that this one ends in the hands of J.C. Sheldon. 20 points on 6 of 14 from the floor. 7 for 8 from the free throw line. Also with 4 assists and 3 steals. Have a day to play the entirety of this contest.
Very good performance from her, leading this team